Khloe calls me Papa sometimes, and she calls me Dad sometimes. And she calls Julie Mimi or Mama. And, you know, through our child psychologist, they told us not to correct that. Let her find her own natural rhythm. Let her relate to us on the terms that she chooses to relate to us on. Khloe was not on the show because at that time Kyle was at a place in his life to where he felt like that Khloe was our Achilles heel.
Khloe, Todd and Julie Chrisley's granddaughter, has appeared on Chrisley Knows Best since the show's inception. She does not appear in the current season, however, and fans have been concerned about her whereabouts. Todd and Julie were granted sole custody of Khloe several years ago because her parents Kyle and Angela Johnson were unable to care for her. The child usually participates in enjoyable activities, but she doesn't anymore. So keep watching and we'll tell you all about it. Hello everyone and welcome back to Topish. We'll reveal why Khloe Chrisley left Chrisley Knows Best in this video. Please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to never miss a video from us. So let's get this started. Khloe frequently refers to Todd as Dad. Todd and Julie Chrisley had put on a happy face for their reality TV show, but now they've been found guilty of bank fraud and tax evasion according to Insider. Viewers are concerned about Khloe. Khloe hasn't been seen on Chrisley Knows Best in a while, and fans are wondering where she is. Kyle posted an Instagram photo in November 2021 that appeared to show them reuniting as father and daughter. Despite this, viewers are curious about Khloe's whereabouts after Todd and Julie Chrisley were convicted of bank fraud and tax evasion. When she was 2 years old, the couple was granted full custody of the now 9-year-old. As much as I love the Chrisley family and their show, I'm truly concerned about Khloe and Grayson, one fan wrote. If Todd and Julie are both imprisoned for tax evasion and fraud, the older kids will have to step up for Khloe and Grayson, Todd and Julie's son, who need strong role models. On Chrisley Knows Best, what happened to Khloe? According to the list, Khloe does not appear in the latest season of Chrisley Knows Best due to ongoing legal drama involving the Chrisley family. Kyle, her father, is said to have been caring for her since November of 2021. Khloe was previously pulled from the show in 2016 after Kyle allegedly demanded payment for her appearances. As a result, Todd made the executive decision to shoot without her. He stated to Radar Online, "At the end of the day, we had to do what was best for Khloe. We didn't want to drag her through this and we weren't going to pay Kyle anything." Kyle's feud with Todd had ended by 2021 and he thanked his father for sticking by his side through his addiction issues. According to Life and Style mag, these days Kyle is still close with Todd and Julie. The most recent update on Khloe was a post on Todd's Instagram in November of 2021 of the youngster looking at a phone. According to The World, he loves her to the moon and back and beyond this world. The Chrisleys are facing legal problems. Todd and Julie Chrisley were found guilty of federal charges that included bank fraud and tax evasion, according to the Associated Press. Todd and Julie Chrisley were found guilty after weeks of testimonies from prosecutors and witnesses. On June 7, 2022, the guilty verdict was delivered. Todd and Julie Chrisley were indicted on 12 counts, including wire fraud, in August of 2019. The pair pleaded not guilty to the charges but were re-indicted in February 2022. According to the Associated Press, Todd and Julie were found guilty of, according to the Office of U.S. Attorney Ryan Buchanan in Atlanta, the defendants conspired to defraud community banks out of more than $30 million in fraudulent loans. They were also convicted of conspiracy to defraud the IRS and tax evasion, and Julie Chrisley of wire fraud and obstruction of justice. Bruce Morris, Todd Chrisley's attorney, said he was disappointed with the verdict and plans to appeal. Since the guilty verdict, no court updates have been made available to the public. Todd and Julie Chrisley are the guardians of Khloe Chrisley. While Todd and Julie Chrisley are not Khloe Chrisley's biological parents, the court granted them full custody of the young girl in 2014. This came on the heels of Todd's son Kyle Chrisley's mental breakdown, which could have put Khloe in danger. Due to the ongoing legal drama, Khloe was also absent from Chrisley Knows Best shortly after. However, it was not a court order that kept Khloe from appearing on the show. The issue was that Kyle demanded payment for her appearances and threatened to sue the network if they did not comply. As a result, Todd made the executive decision to shoot without her. At the end of the day, he told Radar Online, "We had to do what was best for Khloe. We didn't want to drag her through this, and there was no way we were paying Kyle anything." Chloe Chrisley is proud of her biracial heritage. In the aftermath of George Floyd's death at the hand of the Minneapolis police officers, Todd Chrisley, the grandparent of a biracial child, decided it was time to have a conversation about race in America. To that end, he announced on Instagram that he, Julie Chrisley, and Chloe Chrisley would be appearing on the Chrisley Confessions podcast. During the episode, Todd discussed what he was doing as a grandparent to ensure Chloe is ready for the world. Chloe is 7 years old, so she needs to be involved in these conversations at 7, he explained via People. She needs to understand that this country, this world, see her as a black girl. He went on to say that since having Chloe, he's had to educate himself about silent racism, which has been a learning experience. Chloe also shared some words with the audience indicating that she has been approached about the issue. "I have a black mother and a white father, and I love how God made me," she said. Chloe Chrisley gives Todd and Julie these names for a reason. While Chloe Chrisley is the grandchild of Todd and Julie Chrisley, regular Chrisley Knows Best viewers are aware that she does not address them as such. In an interview with the Tennessean, Todd explained, "Chloe calls me Papa sometimes and Dad sometimes. She refers to Julie as Mimi or Mama." It's not something the Chrisleys forced Chloe to do, or even suggested was appropriate. According to Todd, those terms of endearment came to her naturally. "They told us not to correct that through our child psychologists," he continued, "to let her find her own natural rhythm and let her relate to us in the terms she chooses. To be honest, that seems fair, as it gives Chloe agency and expression." Todd, on the other hand, eats it up. No one can fool you about that. Todd Chrisley considers himself fortunate to have Chloe Chrisley in his life. The circumstances surrounding Chloe Chrisley's birth were obviously complicated. For one thing, her birth father was in a bad place when she was conceived and born, and Chloe's mother told Life and Style that he was abusive to her. Todd Chrisley, on the other hand, not only loved Chloe, but also learned to be a better person as a result of her. "The sweetest gift from God," he exclaimed in an Instagram post featuring a photo of Chloe. Todd then promised to do his best by Chloe, who has changed his life for the better. "This child is our blessing," he added, "and we will honor that for every day we are given and beyond." Kyle Chrisley once accused Todd Chrisley of bringing Chloe Chrisley on to boost ratings. Although Chloe Chrisley appears to have a happy and healthy home life, she's not been without drama. In fact, her father Kyle Chrisley accused Todd Chrisley of using his daughter for his own gain at one point. Until the show, and until it was pointed out that having a mixed-race child would be good for his demographics, he explained in a now famous interview on the Daily Mail. He didn't want to see her until that time. Kyle even stated that Todd didn't want anything to do with her at all. Todd was understandably upset by the accusation, which he categorically denied. That is probably the most hurtful part of the article, he told E! News. Fortunately for everyone involved, Kyle recovered and cleared the air in a 2019 Facebook post. He admitted, "Everything I said in my interview was a lie." He also expressed gratitude to his father for forgiving him. Julie and Todd Chrisley defended Chloe Chrisley once more. It's unfortunate, but Chloe Chrisley has been the target of racist social media attacks, which Julie Chrisley is fed up with. "It hurts my heart when people write things like 'she doesn't fit into your family,'" she lamented in an interview with Today. "I don't care if it's something stupid about me. That is not something I have time for. But if you attack Chloe, I'll call you on it." She went on to say that Chloe had also experienced racism at school, even crying one day after being excluded by her peers. Todd Chrisley is also dedicated to advocating for Chloe, which has been an eye-opening experience for both him and Julie. "What I do see is that we as a white couple in America have never dealt with racism until Chloe," he said on Tarman Hall, "and we have been in that privileged sector of not having that added stress on us as people." He went on to say that the Chrisleys will continue to use their celebrity and status to speak out against racism. Todd, keep up the good work. That ends today's video. Please leave a comment below to let us know what you think will happen next with Todd and Julie Chrisley. Like and share this video to stay up to date on their progress, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Toppish keeps you up to date on all the latest Hollywood celebrity news, drama, and gossip. Subscribe to our channel and check back for new videos and updates, and we'll see ya in the next video.